Hello everyone, it's your boy Minato here, and tonight we did get the Easy A reveals from the official Dokkan Twitter on the Easy A's for physical Super Trunks and STR Super Trunks. As you can see, physical Super Trunks is very small and STR is big. We'll go ahead and see what really their differences are. I did already, of course, take a look at what they do. Courtesy to the boy Goresh right here, the homie, for giving us these translations. Physical Trunks is very straight to the point. So his leader skill is, from what I actually was looking over a little myself, he gives all types key 3 HP attack and defense 60%. Doesn't really matter. The big bulk is right here in his passive and his super attack effect. So his passive skill, he gets key +4 and attack and defense plus 200% at the starter turn. He disables enemy guard and then he weakens regeneration. His super attack effect allows him to raise his attack and defense for 3 turns, and he causes supreme damage. So if we look at him before he actually awakens, it's pretty much similar. They added defense to this. They of course made the leader skill better, I guess, and then they added, basically just made him like Jiren 2.0 in a sense. To be completely honest, I mean, yeah, just disables enemy guard. It's an okay effect, I feel like, it's the good thing about it is that it does help affect everyone else on the rotation. So even if he's like, for example, if you pair him with like a tech unit and then you're against an AGO unit, no, if you pair him with a tech unit and you're facing a physical unit, that tech unit will not be type disadvantage, which is, I guess, something that people don't necessarily think about when it comes to this one right here, where it affects the entire rotation. But still, it's not really like anything too often you're gonna see come into play, or like, oh my god, thank god I have this guard disable. That's the only thing about it. Weakened regeneration's always there. It's helpful, I guess, for some fights, like say in Battlefield against the second form Cell. He's the type of unit who regenerates any, I believe this applies to any character or boss that does recover HP, which there are a few of them in the game. So again, it's not like the worst thing ever. You do see it from time to time. So I would say, I don't know, these two are like iffy. He's really, again, just this 200% attacking defense 4 key and then this extra 30% for 3 turns. The one issue of, if you look here, his attack size is a nice solid 15.7k. I would say this is like good, but not like great, obviously. 10.4k defense is pretty solid. The one thing you have to keep in mind is damage wise, he's going to be a little iffy with this 130% key multiplier, which, obviously you would probably hope to have at least 140% nowadays. So that's the like big issue there. Like 130%, you may think it's like, oh, 140%, 130% is not that big of a deal. It really is. And when you really count down all the overall damage he does, the extra 10%, even like 5% is pretty huge. It makes a very substantial difference in the end scheme of things, especially with characters who have like big attack and defense like this, and super attack effects as well. So that's one thing you have to really think about. All in all, though, not really hating on him. I think he's a very solid Easy A. He'll be very good, obviously. We need to see him in-game before we really decide anything. He's on all these categories. He buffs this new one, Heavenly Events, Connected Hopes. He's very helpful. He has a solid link set overall. Does a good unit. Self-sufficient as well. He's pretty nice. A very nice addition to teams. So this STR Super Trunks right here, he has a lot more going with him. He's less ooga booga, I would say, than compared to the actual physical Trunks. His leader skill, I'm assuming it looks like the same to me, based on his leader skill before he awakens. So just all types, key 3, HP attack and defense plus 60%. Nothing really too special, of course, doesn't matter. His passive skill, he gets attack and defense plus 100% at the start of turn, and then an additional key +2 and attack and defense plus 50% at the start of every turn, which goes to a max of key 4 and attack and defense plus 100%. He also disables enemy guard, which again, I talked about it. It's not like the most incredible thing ever. It's a nice little addition to have, like an extra very small cherry on top. You could really think about it that way. He gains an additional defense plus 100% for 10 turns from the first appearance. And then he also has a high chance to stun the attacked enemy, presuming that's 1 turn, if there's a character whose name includes Vegeta on the team. He raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causes supreme damage, and greatly lowers defense on super attack effects. So straight up, I feel like I like him better than this physical Trunks because he's just doing more. He's the more interesting unit, and although the Trunks maybe turn 1 he might put up a little more higher, defensive stats maybe. I don't even know because, well, if we look here, this S-tier Super Trunks, not only is this key multiplier 135%, which is still higher, 135% is not really great, but still higher than this physical Trunks. He's going to be doing a lot more damage because he has 1,000 extra attack right here. And it's not like his defense is lower either. If you look here at this physical Super Trunks, their defenses are very, very similar, while their attack has a huge difference. The HP is where it really differs between the two, but again, HP is the least important stat compared to attack and defense in my personal opinion. Having more HP is nice, but it's like, you would much rather have the additional attack right here, especially for, an easy A-type unit. I feel like, honestly, defensively, he gets 250 start of turn, and he raises it to defense for 1 turn. I think if you look defensively, he's better. If you look offensively, he's better. Maybe not for the first turn. Maybe they may be more equal, but like on the second turn onward, he's probably going to be better offensively, especially with his higher attack stat. And then not only on top of that, he also disables enemy guard. And instead of having this, weaken regeneration ability right here, he has a high chance to stun attacked enemies, which is very good for super battle royale type situations. And a character who includes the name Vegeta, if you look over here, this team has a Vegeta, this one. If you go through all the line, every single one of these teams have a Vegeta on the category, except I believe Rapid Growth and Hybrid Saiyans. I don't believe Rapid Growth has a Vegeta on the team. Never mind, it does have this STR Super Vegeta. So the only team that doesn't have it is Hybrid Saiyans. But for when Hybrid Saiyans / Saviors, you could also get, again, the same Dokkan Fest STR Vegeta, which does share a lot of categories with this Trunks right here. So overall, I think he's pretty well designed, to be completely honest. 50% chance to stun even for 1 turn is pretty nice. This condition is almost basically like, you're almost guaranteed to get it. I feel like on the teams are going to run this Trunks, and given that this Trunks is more or less supposed to be a buff to Vegeta's new category team and to Vegeta himself, they'll share, Super Saiyan, Royal Lineage, Perfect Battle, Fierce Battle. That's a pretty good, nice, solid 4 links. I believe, does the new STR Vegeta have Golden Warrior? I don't remember at the top of my head what his links it is. He does also have Golden Warrior. So they do share 5 links in total, everything but Messenger for the Future and Soul vs Soul, which they're okay links, nothing really too great. It's like, if you really look at it, this Super Trunks is just better. The STR one is just better than the physical one, which is a little unfortunate. But I guess that's just how really things usually turn out with type units like this. For some reason, they just make one just end up being better than the other one. For some reason, they should have given this guy something additional. Like maybe if they wanted him to be like a big 200% start of turn, they could have given him like some kind of crits on super attack, or on his passive, or maybe even some dodge, something interesting. But they kind of went very bare bones with him, and because he doesn't really do anything, it's unfortunate, but I guess it is what it is. That's all I have to say for today. Thank you all for watching till the end, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out.